Hey there, folks! Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to your worst nightmares. It's a fine line, really. Today we're diving into the murky waters of folklore to dredge up the top 10 mysterious creatures that'll have you sleeping with the lights on. These aren't your run-of-the-mill fairy tales. These are the creatures that have haunted campfires and bedtime stories for centuries. Tales whispered around flickering candles, each one more chilling than the last. And the best part? Some of these legendary beasts might be closer than you think, lurking in the shadows just out of sight, or maybe even in your own backyard. You never know. Ah, the chupacabra. The very name sends a chill down the spine of anyone who's ever raised livestock, especially goats. This mysterious creature has haunted the nightmares of farmers across the Americas for decades, its legend growing with every whispered tale. This legendary cryptid is basically the Count Dracula of the farm, but with a taste for goats. Unlike your average predator, the chupacabra is said to leave no mess, just a trail of confusion and fear. Imagine a creature lurking in the shadows, eyes glowing with an unholy hunger. It's the stuff of campfire stories, the kind that makes you glance over your shoulder when the sun goes down. Its spiky back gleams under the moon as it prepares to pounce. Some say it moves with an eerie silence, almost gliding across the ground, making it nearly impossible to spot until it's too late. Goats everywhere are trembling in their hooves just thinking about this thing. Even the bravest billy goat can't help but shiver when the chupacabra is mentioned. They say it drains its victims of blood, leaving behind a scene straight out of a horror movie. Farmers lose sleep, chickens cluck nervously, and the whole barnyard seems on edge when the legend comes up. And goats are investing in some serious security systems. From motion sensor lights to high-tech cameras, no precaution seems too extreme when the chupacabra might be lurking nearby. So if you hear something go bump in the night, maybe check your livestock. It could be a raccoon, a stray dog, or, if you believe the stories, something much more sinister. Or just blame it on the chupacabra and call it a night. After all, every legend needs a scapegoat, and for farmers, this one is as chilling as they come. Next up, we're setting sail for adventure. Hoist the anchor, unfurl the sails, and brace yourself for the unknown. But beware, because this journey could lead us straight into the jaws, or should I say, tentacles, of certain doom at the hands of the legendary Kraken. This mythical sea monster is basically a giant squid on steroids, with a side of anger management issues. Legends say its tentacles are as thick as tree trunks, and its eyes glow like lanterns in the deep. Picture this: you're sailing the high seas, enjoying the ocean breeze, the sun sparkling on the waves, and the promise of adventure in the air. When suddenly, wham! A colossal tentacle erupts from the depths, wrapping around your ship and dragging your vessel down into the dark, swirling waters below. They say the Kraken is so massive, it can pull down entire ships with a single swipe, leaving nothing but splinters and terrified sailors in its wake. Sailors throughout history have whispered tales of the Kraken, warning each other to steer clear of its hunting grounds, and some even refuse to set sail without a lucky charm. I don't know about you, but after hearing all that, I'm suddenly grateful for solid ground beneath my feet and a nice, safe view of the ocean from the shore. So next time you're planning a cruise, maybe reconsider. Stick to swimming pools and kiddie pools. At least there, the only thing you have to worry about is a stray pool noodle. The Kraken clearly doesn't believe in sharing the ocean. Swim safe and remember, sometimes the scariest things are lurking just beneath the surface. From the depths of the ocean, we soar into the night sky with the Mothman. This creepy cryptid is like the weird cousin of Bigfoot and a moth. Imagine a creature with glowing red eyes, wings spanning several feet, and a screech that could curdle your blood. They say it lurks in the shadows, watching, waiting. Some say it's a harbinger of disaster, appearing just before major catastrophes. Whatever the truth may be, I'm keeping my porch light off tonight, just in case. Let's take a trip to the Garden State, a place where the ordinary and the extraordinary collide in the most unexpected ways. Deep in the heart of New Jersey, where the Pine Barrens stretch for miles, the legendary Jersey Devil roams free. This creature is like a bad day at the zoo, only much, much weirder and a whole lot harder to catch. But instead of escaped monkeys causing chaos, imagine something far stranger lurking in the shadows. It's a flying demon with a taste for blueberries. Probably. Some say it swoops down at dusk, snatching berries right off the bush before vanishing into the night. Picture this: a creature with the body of a kangaroo, leaping through the underbrush with surprising speed and agility. Add to that bat wings, a goat's head, and a forked tail, and you've got a monster straight out of a fever dream. They say it flies through the pine barrens, weaving between the trees, always just out of sight but never out of mind, letting out blood-curdling screams that would make a banshee jealous. Its cries echo through the night, sending chills down the bravest spines. If you ever hear those mysterious hooves clicking on your roof at night, you might want to think twice before investigating. And whatever you do, don't even think about ordering a pizza, unless you want an unexpected guest at your door. It's just the Jersey Devil, making its rounds, always hungry and always curious about what's for dinner. Looking for a midnight snack, it prowls the darkness, sniffing out anything edible, especially if it smells like blueberries. So next time you're in Jersey, keep your blueberries close, your snacks hidden, and your wits about you. And whatever you do, don't make eye contact, unless you want to become part of the legend yourself. From Jersey to the Himalayas, we're going global. Get ready to brave the cold as we search for the elusive Yeti, Bigfoot's cooler, more mysterious cousin. He's got the whole giant, hairy humanoid thing down, but with the added mystique of living on top of the world's tallest mountains. They say the Yeti roams the snowy peaks, leaving behind giant footprints and the occasional blurry photo. Maybe he's just shy, or maybe he's got a secret stash of snow cones he doesn't want to share. Who can blame him? Hold on to your earplugs, folks, because things are about to get loud. We're talking about the Banshee, the original heavy metal scream queen of folklore. Imagine a woman with long, flowing hair, eyes red from crying, and a voice that could shatter glass. They say her wail is a sign of impending death, a chilling lament that echoes through the night. So next time you hear a blood-curdling scream in the distance, don't worry, it's probably just the Banshee warming up her vocal cords, or maybe it's just your neighbor's cat. Buckle up, buttercups, because things are about to get seriously creepy. We're venturing into the frozen wilderness to confront the Wendigo, a creature that makes winter chills look like a day at the beach. They say the Wendigo was once human, but greed and desperation twisted it into something monstrous, craving human flesh. This creature lurks in the frozen north, preying on those foolish enough to venture out alone. So, if you ever find yourself lost in the wilderness, make sure you pack extra snacks. Hold on to your water wings, folks, because we're diving into Japanese folklore with the kappa, a creature that's as bizarre as it is oddly adorable. Imagine a cross between a turtle and a monkey, with a bowl of water on its head. They say the kappa lurks in rivers and ponds, dragging unsuspecting victims to a watery grave. But here's the kicker. They have a strange weakness: cucumbers. So, if you ever find yourself face to face with a kappa, just chuck a cucumber its way and run. Brace yourselves, because things are about to get ugly. We're talking about the Nukkalavi, a creature that makes the Jersey Devil look like a beauty queen. Imagine a horse-like creature with no skin, just raw, exposed muscle and sinew. Oh, and did I mention its arms are attached to its back, and it has a giant gaping mouth full of razor-sharp teeth? They say the Nukkalavi roams the Scottish countryside, leaving a trail of pestilence and disease in its wake. It's basically a walking, breathing biohazard. If you ever find yourself in Scotland, pack some hand sanitizer and maybe a hazmat suit. Hold on to your broomsticks, because we're wrapping things up with the one and only Baba Yaga, the baddest grandma in all of folklore. Imagine a wizened old woman with a nose so long it could rival Pinocchio's, flying through the air in a giant mortar and pestle. They say Baba Yaga can grant wishes, for a price. But be careful what you wish for, because this witch always collects her due. If you ever stumble upon a house doing the chicken dance in the woods, turn around and run. Well, there you have it, folks. Our whirlwind tour of the top 10 mysterious creatures from folklore has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed the ride and can still sleep tonight. If you hear something go bump in the night, it's probably just the cat, or maybe the chupacabra. While you're checking under the bed, leave a comment below with your favorite creature or a spooky story from your own culture.